Good morning, everybody. It's me, Dirty P. And I've been sleeping. Last 2 nights I had some sleep. I pushed it along with stuff that helped me sleep. These melatonin tablets. A couple of these babies. There's like some health food thing. Or in a couple of those and then shot of NyQuil. Boom. That's nice. Have some sleep. But I was going to pick up my kids yesterday. And I'm always thinking about, I'm not always thinking about them. I think about snuff a lot. I shouldn't be doing a lot of snuff, and I don't really. Like, a lot of people go through a can a day or 2 cans a day. And when I happen upon a can, like, it lasts at least a week. But I was walking by the dumpster thinking, should I don't know, like, I just spit out a snooze pouch. I was like, should I just not do this anymore? And I looked at the dumpster, and in the dumpster, it's in a video I had to put up yesterday. The dumpster said a spray paint. I said, "Dip." And I thought, if the dumpster's telling Dirty to have a dip, then it's time to pack a lip. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to keep it off camera for my good friend, Karen. Respect and all. I hope you're all good. If you're all waking up, doing your morning thing, maybe you're having a pinch of snuff. Probably not. But maybe you are. But look at that, baby. It's hammer time. Maybe you're having a coffee, a bout of scotch, or, I don't know, smoking a joint. But whatever you're doing, wake up this morning. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Mm. I always say those who know. If you don't know, don't worry about it. Those who know. Yeah, it'll be good. It's Friday. I got some, as I promised you, I got a bunch of music posted up the last couple of days. And I appreciate you checking out the videos. Excuse me. I was going to tell you a crazy story this morning. Just because it came up. And, I'm in another Facebook group called Punk's Not Dead, but I'm not far off. And it's kind of like made up of people my age, been into punk rock all their lives, telling old. It's not really, you don't really post music on it. Like, my page is for posting music, but this page is for exactly the opposite. just kind of hanging out and talking with each other and stuff, rating old records and things like that. But the question came up, what's the craziest gig you ever seen? I'd have to say I've seen a lot of gigs, and a lot of pretty fucking crazy gigs. Growing up in the punk rock scene in the 80s, Toronto and Hamilton, pretty crazy gigs. But and I'll figure out ways to translate those tales at some point, I'm sure. But when I was 17, there's a band called the Jesus and Mary Chain from Scotland, and they were a new band. There were these two brothers and a drummer, I guess, and they made this version of punk rock that nobody had ever heard it. It was slow and melodic, but the guitar sounded like chainsaws. The bass player only used like one string or two strings. They were just like so fuck you. They're just like fuck whatever. Then they just had this air about them. And, I had to see them. Okay, I was the first person in Oakville to own their album. I know that. Psycho Candy, that's what it was called. So we went down to this gig. It was in November, I believe, the 17th of November, in 1987, and it was cold, man. Like, it was a real cold day. And we stood out in line. It was at this place, I don't know what it's called in Toronto now, but it used to be called RPM. And so we waited in line for, I think we got there at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, okay? And there's already a line. There been people lined up since morning, And so we were waiting in line all day. Me, my friend Jason, my friend Claire, and I can't remember who else. And all I remember is that we started a bonfire at one point in the lineup, and we drank a bunch of peppermint schnapps. Well, probably why I don't remember much else, but anyhow, this old band called the Bolshoi opened up, and they were really good for at the time, for like an 80. I can't even describe them, but they were good. The Jesus and Mary Chain came out. Now, at this point, their tour had been so crazy, their drummer had quit and gone home. So they had a drum machine. So these two guys in a drum machine. And they were, I don't know what they were fucked up on. They were fucked up, really. They're probably really drunk, but they were fucked up. And so they kind of hammered their way through their first song with this drum machine. And then they started to do the second song, but they're just so fucked up they couldn't operate this thing, right? And it didn't work. And they took it through, like, that's when they started getting temperamental. And then they played the first song that they had played again. And so we got like 1.5 songs, I think. And then they just started going ballistic on the crowd. They started like smashing bottles on the corner of the stage and whipping them at people. The guy took his mic stand with the big weight on the bottom and just started swinging it at people in the front of the stage. I saw him, like, he picked it up and he swung it and he came back and the weight had fallen off it and it was bent. He obviously hit somebody. And the security guards were just going nuts, keeping from fighting, breaking out and stuff. And, like, these bottles, they were winging at the crowd, man. Like, I saw this girl, I was, like, just feet away, and this girl caught it in the face. Big fucking cut on her face. And It was a crazy gig. Over in 10 minutes, Like the opening band played for 45 minutes and they played for 10 and hurt everybody. And I guess they went and hid in their van until the cops came. And then I went to school on Monday. And they've been in the news and everything. And it was the topic of the day in my social studies class. And I was like, hey, I was there, man. I saw it. And so my teacher had me come up and talk about it. And it's just, it was weird having to tell the class about this gig, because I was pretty drunk at the gig, It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. I was just like, yeah, it was fucking bad. It was, I just kind of talking about it like a teenager, I guess. But, yeah, that was probably the craziest, one of the craziest gigs I ever saw anyway, given my age. I was only 17 at the time, maybe even 16. I can't remember. I was young. And, yeah, I'd never seen anything like that. Yeah, that came up in a group the other day. So I figured I'd tell that. But I hope you're all good. And I'm working on my Meth Into Town Thanksgiving special. Hoping maybe I'll do that today if I get space and time to do it. And probably some more music too. But I hope you're all good and well. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And thanks to everybody. Shout outs to Dan Dempster, David Hodges, Dane Anderson, Kurt Gainford, Karen Griffith, Dee Dee, Brenda Foster, Matt McCarrick, Matthew Gullery. Yeah, lots of good people supporting me these days. If I forgot your name there, I'm sorry. It's hard to remember everybody's name in the morning. But thanks a lot. And yeah, I will see you on later. And I hope you all have a really, really great Friday. Be well. Stay free.